Hey everyone, Chris Norman, team leader of Grace Gathering. As many of you know, we started an 18-month financial campaign called For the Sake of Others. We asked everyone who was willing to participate to consider giving an amount over and above their regular giving that would go toward two things. Number one, a church plant in one of the most under-resourced countries in the world, Haiti. And number two, a community center in one of the most under-resourced neighborhoods in Fort Wayne, where New Grace is located, called the Oxford neighborhood. We asked everyone to consider two amounts. Number one, a site portion that you would be willing to sacrifice over the next 18 months. And number two, a faith portion that would include an amount you could not see on paper, but would trust that God would somehow provide during the 18 months in unexpected ways. And then we asked everyone to add those two amounts together for their final pledge. And the total pledges that came in from the 3 Grace Gathering sites and from New Life Church of God totaled $1,080,000, which is a staggering number. To date, we've received $575,000 of that amount pledged, which is absolutely incredible. The church plant in Haiti is underway, and God is moving through Pastor Patrice and so many others, and we're so incredibly thankful. And we've now hired a program director for the Oxford Dream Center and are impacting about 40 kids a week already, and things are just getting started. So here's what we'd like to do. We'd like to extend the timeline of the campaign for another 9 months to give opportunity for more people to fulfill their pledge. If you've already completed your pledge, thank you. If you've not been able to fulfill it and don't feel led to extend the time, we completely understand, and we want to thank you as well. But for everyone else, we hope giving this extended time frame will allow God to provide in ways that will allow you to fulfill your pledge. I know for Kathy and myself, a little more time would allow us to fulfill our pledge. I do want to say how proud I am of all the ways that we've sacrificed and taken steps financially to bless people who have less resource than many of us. I love the title of the campaign, For the Sake of Others, because this generosity is truly about others. And I know that God's pleased with the heart behind the financial generosity, no matter what the amount. And lastly, I want to end with a little testimonial. I received a call from my daughter and son-in-law about 6 months ago, and she said, "Dad, I have something really exciting to tell you." We made a site pledge and a faith portion of the pledge just before we committed, and we increased our faith portion just before that commitment was made. Now, quick time out in the story. I didn't even know my daughter and son-in-law even made a pledge, and so as they were sharing this was all news to me. And so she said, "I just found out today about a bonus I earned from my company that I was not expecting, and it was for the exact and entire amount of our faith portion." It was such a joy to hear that. God is moving among us in so many exciting ways. In Acts 20:35, we read a quote from Jesus, "It is more blessed to give than to receive." And so thank you all for your sacrifice and your faith in giving.